Have you ever paused to consider the reality of life in Palestine today? It's easy to get caught up in the headlines, the politics, and the rhetoric. But behind all of that, there's a deeply human story unfolding every day. Right now, in Palestine, there's a complex political situation playing out. A narrative entangled with a long-standing conflict with Israel. This is not a tale of black and white, right or wrong, but a spectrum of shades of gray, a mosaic of experiences and perspectives. It's a tale of resilience and survival, of hope and despair, of dreams and realities. It's a story that deserves our attention, our understanding, and most importantly, our empathy. So let's take a moment to step back from the noise to consider the human side of this complex situation. In the next few scenes, we'll hear real stories from Palestinians experiencing these conditions firsthand. Imagine waking up every day not knowing if you'll be able to tend to your crops. This is the reality for a Palestinian farmer we'll call Ahmad. Ahmad's day begins with the sun, as he heads out to nurture the land that has been in his family for generations. But his love for farming is constantly challenged by circumstances beyond his control. Ahmad's first hurdle is the border restrictions. The checkpoints, the permits, the uncertainty, all act as barriers between Ahmad and his land. He often finds himself waiting for hours, sometimes even days, to get the permission to cross the border and reach his farm. Imagine the anxiety of leaving your crops untended for such a long period, not knowing if they will survive the harsh conditions. Then there's the issue of water access. Water, the lifeblood of any farming activity, is a scarce commodity in this region. Ahmad often has to make do with limited water supply, constantly juggling between his family's needs and those of his crops. Each drop counts and each day is a battle to keep his plants alive. But perhaps the most daunting of all is the threat of land confiscation. Ahmad lives with the constant fear of losing his ancestral land, the very soil that provides for his family. The prospect of seeing his lifetime of work being taken away is a nightmare that haunts him every day. Yet, despite these challenges, Ahmad is not one to be easily defeated. He wakes up every morning with a renewed determination, a strengthened resolve. He continues to till the soil, to plant the seeds, to nurture the crops. Because for Ahmad, farming is not just about survival, it's about preserving a part of his identity, his heritage. And so, Ahmad's story is one of struggle, but also of hope and resilience. It's a tale of a man who, against all odds, refuses to let go of his dreams, his land, his life. Yet despite these challenges, he continues to sow seeds of hope and resilience. Picture a young student, eager to learn but faced with roadblocks at every turn. Meet Amal. She's a typical teenager, full of dreams and aspirations, but Amal isn't just any teenager. She lives in a world where the pursuit of knowledge is not as straightforward as it should be. Amal is a Palestinian student, living under the constant specter of travel restrictions. Every day she wakes up before the crack of dawn, prepares herself for school, and embarks on a journey that would test the resolve of the most seasoned travelers. She navigates her way through checkpoints, often spending hours waiting in line, all in an effort to reach her school. Despite the hardship of her daily commute, Amal's challenges do not end there. Once she reaches her school, she faces a different set of hurdles. The resources available to her are limited, libraries are scarce, and the internet, an essential tool in today's digital age, is often unreliable. Yet, she does not let these obstacles deter her. In the face of scarcity, Amal becomes resourceful. She shares textbooks with her classmates, pools together resources, and with a bit of ingenuity, turns her challenges into opportunities. She learns to value every piece of knowledge she gains, understanding that it's a privilege not many in her world are afforded. But it's not just the physical and logistical challenges that Amal faces. She carries with her the emotional toll of living in a constant state of uncertainty, the stress of the unknown. She worries about the safety of her family, the stability of her home, and the future of her education. Yet, amid all this, she remains hopeful. Amal's story is not unique. It's a shared narrative among many Palestinian students, a testament to their resilience. They face these challenges head-on, their thirst for knowledge unwavering, their spirit unbroken. They continue to strive for a better future, one where the pursuit of education is not a struggle, but a right. Still, she remains steadfast in her pursuit of knowledge, a testament to the indomitable spirit of the Palestinian people. Consider a mother whose foremost concern is not what to prepare for dinner, but whether her family will be safe. This isn't a hypothetical scenario, but the daily reality for countless mothers in Palestine. Each day they wake up facing the uncertainty of safety, the constant worry of conflict, and the burdens of fear. Here we share the story of one such mother, whose life is a continuous cycle of ensuring her family's safety amidst the ongoing conflict. Her mornings are spent in preparing her children for the day, equipping them with the knowledge and courage to navigate their surroundings. Her afternoons are filled with silent prayers for their safe return, and her evenings are consumed by the relief of their presence and the dread of another day looming. This mother's tale isn't unique. It mirrors the experiences of countless others living in the same circumstances. The constant worry, the ceaseless prayers, the sleepless nights, they are all part of the narrative of being a mother in Palestine. Her story is a haunting reminder of the stark realities of life in Palestine. The stories we've shared today are a glimpse into the harsh realities of life in Palestine. They reveal a world of struggle, yet one where determination and hope persist. From the fields of the farmer, tirelessly working the land under the hot sun, to the classrooms where students pursue knowledge against all odds, resilience is the common thread. And in the eyes of a mother whose chief concern is the safety of her family, we see the strength of the human spirit. These tales of endurance are not isolated instances. Rather, they paint a picture of the collective resilience of the Palestinian people. Despite the daily challenges, they remain steadfast, finding ways to thrive in the face of adversity. Their dreams are not stifled by their circumstances, but rather, they are fueled by them. As we continue to discuss and debate the condition of Palestine, let's not forget these personal stories, the human faces behind the headlines.